Realm of Shadows. Welcome back. You're back.
I am back.
At the same bat time, on the same bat channel.
It's not a bat channel.
It's a bat channel.
It's a dino channel.
It's a dino bat channel.
All right, well, let's carry on with...
all of the things. Right, now, before we crack on with this,
Hey.
decrypting data, this is going to take ages. You know how long data takes to decrypt? A quick apology. I gave some incorrect information in the last video, Jay. And...
what did you say?
And I need to apologise. I incorrectly named Dick Grayson's parents, who are, of course, John...
Dick and Dick S.
No. Oh. John and Mary Grayson. And I got confused because we were only talking about Peter Parker's parents, who are Richard and Mary Parker. And I got confused because a lot of superheroes...
have names.
Their parents have similar names. There were only 5 names back in the 40s when all of the DC characters were... it makes me sick just saying that. All the DC characters weren't created in the 40s. Batman and Superman were both in the late 30s. I'm just talking nonsense.
You are. This explains why so many
Spider-Man was in the 60s. I mean, for God's sakes.
I don't know. And they had alliteration as well. I mean, not Bruce Wayne. He didn't. He's Bruce Wayne.
The alliteration thing, there was quite a bit of it, but far more... Stan Lee loved it. Stan Lee was really, really, really big into the alliteration.
I'm trying to think of any. We got Peter Parker, obviously.
I don't know, Octavius.
You got Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically all of them.
Sue Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell of a lot of them.
Johnny Thunder. Was he a character? Have I made that up?
Johnny Thunder is a character, but it's not the one you're thinking of. You're thinking of Johnny Storm.
I'm thinking of Johnny
Sue's
Storm.
brother.
Yes.
That's why he was
Sue
there.
Storm.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Not Mary Storm or Richard Storm. Dick Storm. Dick Storm. Don't want to see that. Anyway, I should accept the tickets, I think.
Of course I accept the tickets.
Never tear up the tickets. He's had them for years.
Yeah.
What an arse would he be to go, death tickets and bye-bye. That's a phrase now. Oh, we've got some stuff. What have we got? Back into the fray.
Now.
Oh, yes.
Also, in the start of part 2, I was going to tell you all about Vesper Fairchild. And then we got distracted by Jack Ryder, and I told you a lot about Jack Ryder. So
I don't know who she is. Who is this Vesper?
So Vesper Fairchild, Women in Refrigerators coming up.
Is it history now?
Just a bit of a warning. This is not her history.
This is all her history. In the back cave.
She, prior to the No Man's Land and the Cataclysm where Gotham was destroyed by an earthquake, she was Bruce Wayne's girlfriend. I don't think they broke up. She just kind of disappeared. She wasn't in the No Man's Land. So when Gotham
just kind of disappeared. We don't mention it.
Well, she left Gotham.
Okay.
She strangely didn't want to be in a lawless, stateless.
Sounds like one of my breakups.
Apocalyptic hellhole.
We didn't break up, but she just disappeared and never saw her again.
He's taking down Falcone. We trust him. So she disappeared, and then after the No Man's Land, there was a long story arc. It's one of my favourite eras in Batman history, actually. There's a long story arc in which Bruce is slowly coming apart, bit by bit, little by little, and Vesper comes back into his life, and he brutally dumps her.
What a bastard!
Absolutely, she got too close. Was he speaking behind the mask?
Was he concerned for her welfare?
No, it was just, he's Batman, Bruce is the mask, blah, 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 blah. So...
What, Jim Carrey?
No.
Oh.
So he comes back from Batman in around town one night.
As you do.
And she's shot to death in his mansion.
Did he do it?
Well, the arc is called Bruce Wayne Murderer, ? So he's hauled in by the police and slowly goes crazy in a prison cell, breaks out, eschews ever being Bruce Wayne. And
Gordon.
Yeah, you're definitely going to give it to Gordon. Why would you give it to random woman you've met a few times who you know is in the press?
I thought
Batman doesn't run off his junk. He doesn't think, oh, this Vicky is quite cute.
I think he does.
Bang her. No, he doesn't. I mean, the Catwoman thing aside in this narrative, he doesn't do things just because he wants to bang women. Well, anyway, so eventually he comes back to his senses. He figures out who framed him for murder, and he exonerates Bruce Wayne. But that is the sad story of Vesper Fairchild, who was quite a good character, but she was brought back to be killed off.
Oh, has she not come back again? No.
No.
Okay, just checking.
Look, I know it's comic books and everyone comes back from the dead, but civilians don't tend to, okay?
Civilians? Okay. But sometimes civilians turn out to be superheroes later.
Or villains.
Or villains.
Quite often.
Super villains.
Especially if you're only hearing about them for the first time in this issue, but they were friends with the hero years ago. Because that's instant drama. That kind of shit flies a lot.
Didn't Bruce go to school with everybody? Well,
no,
like 3 people, maybe.
No, but over the past...
He goes to school with Penguin in this one.
There was a 10-year period where he quite often had one friend, and that one friend happened to be a supervillain or a gangster or stuff like that. They never referenced the other friends. This happened about 3 times within a 10-year period of the early 2000s and 2010s.
I was friends with Jim here.
Look, Jim is a good man.
No, you look at that smoke, right? Look at the smoke effect.
No.
Remember that.
I quit smoking.
It's important to remember.
I don't want to remember smoking. Smoking was wonderful.
Can you smell
it's
it?
bad for your
Can
health.
you taste it now?
No.
Oh.
I can slightly smell it in my car, but I only smoked for like about 3 weeks in that car. But I can
Never
still
cleaned your car?
And this was like 3 years ago. No, I always clean my car. I keep my car very clean mostly.
Better than I do. I would I'd trust you.
I trust you. He should still be doing this as Batman.
What? I trust you.
Yeah, he should be doing it as Bruce Wayne. It's like, hey, Jim, this is a really nice day. A nice bad day. No.
Just disappear.
He should be building the Batman-Jim relationship.
He's building the Batman gym. I'd go there.
Yeah.
You can lift in bat weights.
Bat weights.
That was,
oh my God.
That was my best bat pun. Bat weights. Sorry.
I'm so happy. Today, a pre-release
what?
page of an upcoming comic comes out, right?
Okay.
In which this is going to be major spoilers for Batman comics, guys. So just a warning. Bruce reveals to Selina that she's pregnant. Yeah, and
Bruce reveals to Selina that she's pregnant. Well,
Yes.
it's not him. He wouldn't be pregnant.
Yes.
But how does he know before she does?
He's doing scans on her.
Of course.
Consensual scans.
Of course he is.
Bat scans. But
Bat scan!
they're fighting on the roof. She's talking about feeling ill, and he says, "I've got a bat bucket in the car," and that's one of my favourite things I've ever read.
Not everything is bat.
He explains that it's a bucket, and he had a bat logo put on it.
She got a bat in the oven.
It's so cool.
It is. Oh, don't tell me. Spoilers. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know.
But yeah, that's just one page. It's from the Catwoman 80th anniversary special that's coming out soon, and I'm very excited for. And it's another prelude to Batman and Catwoman.
Look at the bin bag.
So
Look at the bin bag quiver. Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah.
Look at the smoke effect coming out of that drain.
Look at Batman Bruce walking like a weirdo.
Walk like a weirdo.
Okay.
That's my Bangles reference. Press A.
Gameplay. Here's that gameplay again, Jason.
What? He's changed his colour of the car like a Hot Wheels car I used to have. You pour boiling water on it, it goes like bright fluorescent pink. I had a police car that did that.
So, his entire plan of masking the Batmobile...
He's changing the shape, putting fins on it, big engine. It's the same as every Batmobile ever.
No. Most of the best Batmobiles look like ridiculous, over-the-top super beasts. I love
Is that really most of them? Now, you collected the Batmobile collection car.
The Automobilia. I've got quite a few of them. I didn't collect all of them. I got key ones that relate to me. It says like 90 of them. I need the Killer Mothmobile one.
What have you've seen the current screenshots, which is out around about now, which is, where are we now? March 2020. They just released screenshots of the new one. Have you seen that?
For the Batman, the movie coming out in a... Why is there no bottom to that building?
Because it's the Skyline Club, and possibly they didn't know the camera was going to move down that low, so they thought, we'll just design the top half.
Are you suggesting they started with the aerial and worked out?
I'm suggesting that whoever designed that thought we can save time, because they're not going to show the bottom of this building. We'll just do a big background scene, and then we'll put the top half of a building. They won't look down.
So it's like the needle in Seattle, but without the needle bit.
Yes. What are you doing here?
I'm looking at the balcony. Can I do anything else?
I think you have one option, don't you? Oh, hello.
Hello?
Yep, just the one option there.
Okay. let's look at the balcony.
You can clean the windows there. What's going on? Can you twat that guy in the head?
I'm taking the long way around, right?
All right, here we go. More gameplay.
Okay.
Oh, no, we're going back to the balcony. Thanks for that, Sean.
I can't see anything else to...
I think.
I can move... Oh,
you've got sideways motion.
That was not the game. That was my bad. The game is bad. It's not a game.
This is the skill with which Bruce Wayne scans Catwoman for her baby.
This is not.
Oh. I've got a leg. I've got a leg. Oh, actually, it turns out just got crisps in your pocket.
And just while it's on there, if you would like to support us on Patreon, we'd be most grateful. I mean, we don't have a Patreon, but you know,
if you'd like to set one up,
if you want to just throw cash at us if you see us in the streets, that would still be welcome. We are not proud. That's what I'm trying to get across here. I want art. If you threw money at me, I could have art.
Garfunkel. Or the little fella. Paul Simon.
Why am I doing this with you? Where's John? Can I do this with John?
No. Who else would do this to you? Look,
that's true.
Is she going to throw up off that balcony? I think she might do.
No.
Okay.
She's just going to kind of stand there and not do anything else.
While
that would require more programming.
Well, they've all got to stay in position, otherwise you could plan.
See, that guy, it's fine that guy's standing in position. He's the barman. All he's going to do is walk across the bar if other people
He wants you to
drinks.
believe he's the barman. He's not. He's just gone behind there. And then this guy's wandered up and said, "I like a drink, mate." And he said, "Oh, all right. I'll like in that IT Crowd episode where Moss ends up working behind the bar in the theatre."
I don't remember that. Oh, yes, I do remember that. That's not the story I remember. I remember the other story.
Oh, the one with the disabled toilet?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That was very, very funny.
There's your modern art for you.
That's nice. I want modern art like that.
It wouldn't fit in your house.
Are we nearly done with this bit? Oh, right. Thank fuck for that. We're at least moving things on.
Well, yes, we've worked out where the door is.
I can randomly see guns through things.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun. This guy's got a massive dildo. No. There's Wayne Tower. You can always see Wayne Tower wherever you are. It's always there.
Yeah, it's the biggest building in Gotham.
And it probably has a bottom.
Right. So,
Whoop.
I need to plan my attack, right?
Okay. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Are you going to involve that mod not?
I'm not going to involve that mod not.
Slap his hand off of her knee?
Oh, I see. Right. So I'm going to smack him at that. Possibly into the woman.
That wasn't an option.
Yeah!
Into the screen.
Into the... Well, no, he's going to go through the screen into the wall. Right, let's get this dude as well.
No, it'll stop in the screen. It'll fold up.
It'll Constantina him into unconsciousness.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's your mod nut.
So we're going to knock him against the mod nut. What? Oh, yeah, that's not very Batman. Batman doesn't go for concussions. And he beats dudes up, but... Alright, that's locked in. Okay.
Yeah, he does beat dudes up and he does cause concussions.
Why is it...
What?
Why is it going back to this one?
He didn't like your frame through the screen idea. Because you didn't go with the
Can you do it wrong? What?
I think you can do it wrong.
I can't do it wrong. I'm Batman.
You're not Batman, you're Shaun Man.
Right, okay, I'm going to smack his head against that... Well, into that table, judging from that look. But that's what... Right, okay, so...
He could have smacked him into the candle.
They're done. I've done them.
Okay. Can you drop the chandelier on his head?
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Again, that's... If it's a circular one, then he probably would, because it'd fall around them but knock them down. But if it's like some kind of great big spike...
It does not... It won't kill you. I've seen it on Only Fools and Horses. It's fine.
There was no one under it. You don't know if that would have killed someone.
That's a good point. There wasn't.
Definitely would have killed someone.
But Uncle Albert
I'm
was under the other one.
Face into the pillar.
In a non-lethal way, obviously.
Right, and I'm going to...
Throw this guy off the balcony in a non-lethal way.
No! Right, okay, what can I do to this guy?
You could do.
Okay.
You can go up. Oh,
Right, I'm going to back grapple him up there.
But then he's got a better view of you.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to knock him out.
I think he's...
Or I'm just going to put him in a sleeper hut. What's that got to do with the... Fuck this game. Sorry.
These goons are rubbish.
That's really rude. I again called it a game. I apologise to games everywhere.
This is more gameplay than you were moaning about last week. This is like we're gradually easing you in.
What's the next...
To options.
Is it delete? Have I got to do this again?
Well, hopefully not, because have you confirmed your choices?
Have I done it wrong twice?
I think you did. This guy does not want to go through that screen.
I want him to do that screen. Oh, fine. Right, okay.
I think she should just slap him.
Oh! No, it's this again. We saw this last time.
We did, but this time you get it right. Watch. See?
Hey!
Bruce,
Oh, I'm great.
Oh, yeah, well done. You're great after the third time. Just to be sure. Are you going in?
Yeah, of course I'm going in.
We'll go in then.
I'm Batman. Batman doesn't just sit around not doing shit. He gets shit done.
This is a choose your own adventure. You don't have to be Batman. You could be someone else. You could be Badman.
You are literally playing as Batman. You kind of owe it to yourself to be Batman.
I'm playing as Batman as me. Well, actually, I'm not playing, just to clarify. You're playing. B!
There you go. I mushed his head into that.
Yeah, this is
He's going for
exactly
the
as you
gun.
planned.
Here we go.
Do you know what? I'd
Smack
love
him
it.
into the table.
I'd love it if you go to throw him into the screen or the table again, and then it doesn't do it.
And that is way too brutal. That is not Batman. I'm sorry, but that's not very.
It's
Batman.
polystyrene. It's fine.
It's not polystyrene. It's modern art. If anything, it's marble.
What, John's
not
cat?
John's cat.
Okay. Don't throw John's cat at Batman. It doesn't like it.
Oh, right.
The cat or Batman.
Let's go get these guys.
Oh yeah, you're mashing their buttons. Well, good.
Hey, I'm amazing at this.
So
Gun. Yep.
these are a bit too generic. These goons. They haven't got characters. In my mind, I mean, I know he's just a gangster man. He's not got a theme as such. But why haven't they got like weird names on their t-shirts that say Tom, Jerry, Fido? I don't know. Silly things.
See, that is right. One,
Here we go.
Falcone wasn't even aiming at those guys, but Batman wouldn't have moved and let those guys get shot. This game can't Batman.
You can't Batman.
This is quite Batman-y though.
It's very Batman. I assume he's going to... Yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. Sorry, you're going to do Batman over there. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Batman.
Just Batmaning around. This is fine.
Okay, so...
Wait, what? Okay, Batman doesn't throw razor-line things. Do you know why? Because if that had been a Batarang, a proper Batarang, it would have been harder, and he could have thrown it at the back of the guy's head and actually knocked him out and or disabled him. If it's a spike, he can't throw it at the back of his head. It's not Batman. See? There are reasons his things are like they are.
He's playing darts.
He's what?
Playing darts.
Okay.
Look, now he's MEPing. MEPing? He's not MEPing. He's
I for a second there
EMPing.
thought he was EMPing the gun. Yeah, Batman him!
Yeah, Batman. Throw him into the fire.
Hey, look. I'm in intimidate mode.
I know.
This is Batman-y. It's fine.
To be fair, he didn't start the fire. Well, see the blue thing at the bottom left? Does
Yes.
that actually signify anything? Or is
Yes.
it just he's a bit steamy at the moment?
Signifies how well you're doing.
Oh, okay.
You get various chances.
Usually, I'm not looking at it
when
when
you've
I'm
got that-
doing anything because I'm too busy trying to be good at things.
I don't need to. I'm just so good at things it naturally just fills up to the boom. I think you get plenty of chances. This is very Batman-y. Look at this, look. I'm going to intimidate the fuck out of this guy. Boom! Haha, you're scared now.
That would intimidate me, losing a wall.
Yeah, exactly. It's good Batmaning. It's fine. Okay.
Is there much...
Hurrah! No, the gun.
Who you say no to? It's you doing it.
It's like, no, it just sometimes annoys me what these options are.
Well, it's
You
giving...
lost, Falco.
It's a choose your own adventure game. You can only do option Batman.
Well, if you want a Batman right, you can.
Well, you do want a Batman,
See,
right? So
there's some good Batman intimidation. He's big on hanging people out of and off of buildings.
it's a bit cliche these days.
Not at all. Look at that upper body strength.
Yeah, but don't look
Wait.
at the bottom of the building.
Why is he picking you up by his neck? Why is he not choking out?
That's how big. Why would he choke out? I've never picked him up by the neck, but I assume it's absolutely fine.
Well, your neck isn't built to take all of the weight of your body. Like, I know it's silly, but grab him by the lapels, that at least looks less ridiculous. Like, he's got his actual thumb in his fucking...
Look, you can still talk fine. It's okay. I'm doing it now.
That's your normal voice, Jason. When are you going to do the silly voice?
So Falcone, he's a big villain, right? He was in Gotham. He was in
Not really.
Bag Begins. He was in...
Falcone has appeared significantly more in... It's one of the options to throw him out the window.
No, it's to
Arrest,
impale
obviously.
him on a spike, was what I did in my playthrough.
Why?
Because I didn't see the arrest one.
What? There are literally two options on the screen.
I swear I was facing the other way, and it just went, "You can throw him on a spike." And I've looked back at the footage, and there's a spike. It's not the spike, but it's like that. And in my game, it's through his side, rib. Side, not. He's
a podgy man. There's a lot of flesh.
There's a lot of podge to get through, and it did go right through him. I kebabbed him.
Oh, you kebabbed him.
Kebabbed him well good. Oh, there he is in better days with Alfred.
You leave Alfred alone. Alfred's great.
Well, we see he's hanging out with gangsters. Well, we're serving him drinks. He's not quite hanging out.
Yeah.
Did I see the Waynes in that photo?
You did.
Okay.
He's a butler. He's butling.
I used to want to be a butler.
What?
I'm not even joking. Back in my wayward teenage years, I dreamt of being a butler.
Why? Unless you dreamt of being a butler.
There was quite a lot of English butlers on American sitcoms at the time, and for some reason I thought that sounds like a cushy job.
Hey, I think we've completed chapter 1. Episode 1? Episode 1.
Episode 1. This is part 4, episode 1 of the first season of this iteration of Batman.
So many numbers. Hey, it's still going. Jack Ryder again.
The Crippler. No, the Trickster. What's he called? Creeper. Jeepers Creepers. Okay, don't be impressive. Oh, there's that guy. Who'd that guy?
Falcone.
Look at you not putting him on spike there. And just arresting him in a out of the window kind of way that I didn't do.
Yeah. It's the Batman thing to do.
Not in my game. My game is he's laying on a spike going, yeah, it's back. When does that license expire? I don't think never. Apparently.
No. He's just Lieutenant forever.
Well, how long's he been going now? When was Jim introduced?
The first Detective Comics 27. He was in the first issue. He's in the very first appearance. In fact, I think he's in he's in the first frame.
I love the way you look at me as if, how do you not know this? It's just like, everyone knows this knowledge. I know Batman's in the first issue. This is where you tell me, actually he wasn't. Batman didn't appear until issue 37. Of Detective Comics. I don't know. Anyway, oh look, there's the Waynes again. Because they're now bad, apparently. Even though he doesn't shake hands with criminals.
Where did they get that footage?
Alfred. He's a spy.
Alfred, you dick! Alfred, you're the best. I love you. Please don't die.
Sorry, was that just him like looking around the room and going, Alfred, you, dick? Just picking out on Harriet, who's here to at the moment.
There's someone he doesn't recognise. Alfred, you, dick.
Yeah. You always call someone you, or mate, or you. There's Alfred, anyway, because he knows his name.
Hey, Bruce, just text Alfred a quick sup.
No, to be honest,
it's a thing we all know you say.
He's rocking back in there a little bit. What's the word? Moody?
Look, he's an angry man. Ooh.
Everything I built.
Oh, sorry,
he's because I didn't want any more innocent people to die.
Calm down, Bruce.
If Falcone's telling the truth
Wait,
about my
but
parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
What?
No. The trauma of your parents' death sparked you to do good, but...
Alfred!
But what?
But if they're less than... Well, presumably Falcone's lying for a start.
Well,
but if they're less than virtuous, it doesn't negate the good you've done.
Alfred's not saying it's all bad.
Did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? Yes.
Well, that's good for you.
It's the right thing to do.
I did it too. Or did I? I don't know anymore. I probably said Harvey's a right twat. And to be fair, it turns out he probably is, so I don't worry about it.
Harvey is a good man. That's the whole thing.
Half good.
No. Harvey is good.
Harvey.
The other personality is evil.
Oh, yeah, bloody multiple personalities. They're all like that in Gotham. Pick one.
Oh, sorry. You can move the stats. So I was waiting for it to do it.
Yes. There's gameplay
Look
here,
at how many
Sean.
people
We've got
broke the shooter's arm.
You have to do things in this game, for God's sake.
Some people gave it to Vicky. How can people be so bad at Batmaning?
Even I didn't give it to Vicky. However, it is possible to do the wrong thing, like you might.
You're one of that 18%, you fucking 18%.
Put him on a spike. It's fine. It was the option that flashed up. It never said arrest in my game. Anyway, if you want to tune into this Bat channel again, and it's probably the same Bat time, do it whenever you want.
Batman!
Come back next time for more Bat shenanigans.